Hi guys, what's up? I hope that you are all okay. Right. So I'm very excited to welcome you all to this live stream right now. Sorry about the audio cutting off there, guys. I had a little bit of an issue with my headset. Right. So, as I'm sure you're all aware, this is actually a live stream of the ending of Destiny 2. So, I'm going to take you guys down into the EDZ right now. We're going to the Sunken Isles. And we don't currently have a Sparrow, which is, of course, kind of annoying. We do get one after we complete the game, so we are going to get a move on with that right now. So, to start the ending of the game, that is the ending of Destiny 2 as a whole. So, right guys, we're actually going to now make our way over to... Just hold on a second, guys. Alright guys, so now all we're going to do is we're going to very, very quickly head right on over to the Cabal base right over here. And what we're actually going to need to do now is we're going to need to head inside the Cabal base. And if you press the touchpad just to quickly check, you will notice it is in fact inside here. So, what we're now going to do is we're just going to go and make our way over to this little standard here and activate the mission Larceny. Alright guys, so I opted to do this live stream now, since the ending of Destiny 2 is quite long. All the missions run into each other. I didn't want to break that up for you guys, so I thought I would do the live stream so that you guys can see the entire ending all the way through, rather than it all being sort of split up.
Thumos, the Unbroken, has a ship in that base. It's the only way we can get you onto the Almighty undetected. So you're going to steal it.
Newsflash, folks. The Fallen are on the move. Seems they didn't learn their lesson the first time. Those scavenging vultures, those Fallen. Always turn up when you don't want them. Kind of like a warlock when you're...
Go on.
Nothing? Nope. I'm done.
Right. So, we'll just make our way past now and we'll head up here.
There's only one ship left on the landing pad. That must be Thumos' ship. Get to it before it's too late.
Alright, so as you guys just heard, that right over there on the landing pad is Thumos' ship. We have to go and steal that so that we can get up to the Almighty. Look out guys for these turrets, they are very deadly, but they do have a very, very small amount of health. They'll deal a lot of damage in a short time if you aren't careful, but they, as you guys just witnessed there, do die very quickly. Right guys, so apologies again for the live stream starting 2 hours late. I was experiencing quite a few technical issues with getting the live stream running for a start, because as I'm sure you guys can tell, this live stream's actually being run from my PS4. So we'll make our way through and try and take these guys out. But yeah, so about that one again, guys. Since of course we're new to live streaming, we're also getting the hang of how to actually live stream. So we'll just try and take these guys out and make our way through. Alright, so make sure that you use cover here, because as I'm sure you guys can see, if you die, it is actually over and you will fail the mission. So we just need to now take out all these guys and push our way through. Alright, so when you get through this door, I'd certainly recommend to you guys saving your supercharge. You will probably find this a lot more difficult if you don't keep it. Alright, so we're going to keep making our way up through here now. Just going to take out that turret over there before it takes us down. Alright, so we'll just make our way across into here quickly. This is another one of those turrets down there. And we've got a couple more guys over there. That's that one down. Right, now all we actually have to do is we have to just clear this landing pad right here. Nearly got them out of the way now. So, we'll try to avoid using our abilities right now.
The way's clear. Now let me at Thumos' ship.
Great! This is the part where you borrow it.
Like when you borrowed Eris's ship? She will want a replacement, Kate.
Eris loves me! She'll be fine.
Right guys, so walk up to this little panel here and let your ghost out.
Cover me. I need to figure out how this works. Protect that ship!
Right, so now we actually have to protect our ghost. Again, we have to make sure that these guys can't actually get to him. So I'm hoping, since we're on our own here, we'll be given a slightly easier time than if we were playing with multiple people. That's that guy down. Of course, watch out for those gladiator guys, since they do seem to deal a lot of damage really quickly if you let them get close. Right. Let's take this guy down. And that guy as well. So I can see an engram across there at the minute, guys. I'm going to quickly try and go for it. Alright, so I've got the engram now. Just pick up that ammo that's over there. Of course, watch out for the grenades. You don't want to get caught by those. So, these guys don't really seem to want to leave that platform over there, which may actually help us, since they won't come after us. As I mentioned again, guys, if you are having trouble with the guys with the shields, shoot the shield a lot and it should drop. And especially shoot the middle of the shield if you want to take them down really easily.
I don't hear dying. Still in one piece.
Unlike someone, they can handle hostile technology.
Hey, that teleporter was all vexy and stuff.
Alright guys, just try and be very careful here, since there's a big guy as well that often appears on top of the ship here. And he won't very often come down, he'll sit up there and try and take you on. And then, when he does come down, try and hit him with a super, and take him the rest of the way down. Right, so that's all of the guys that are here, that's all the Cabal taken down, and it's time to board the ship.
Our plan relies on you. Destroy the Almighty's weapons. End the threat to our world.
While you're doing that, we'll get in position for the final run on the city. Time for Ghaul's last dance.
Okay guys, so now that we've actually secured that, we can now head up to the Almighty.
Zavala's troops are already getting into position around the city. But they can't attack until we shut this thing down. So, ready when you are, partner.
Alright guys, so welcome to the Almighty. This is the second mission of the 3. This mission is the 1AU mission.
We made it. We're on the Almighty.
ship's central core and disable its weapon system. Your best option will be to follow the fuel stream.
Right, guys, so now we need to actually fight our way to the weapon. That thing right over there is actually the weapon. As you guys can see, it's already firing into our sun, which of course causes a little bit of a problem. Hi guys, so for those of you that are interested, I did actually learn recently that this mission is called 1AU, since that is actually its position in space relative to the Sun, since it's of course closer to the Sun than Mercury.
The weapon's already active. Are we too late?
Not yet. You need to disconnect the link between the Almighty and the Sun before it disrupts the Sun's magnetic field.
And everything goes boom.
I guess we now need to extend the bridge. Right guys, so now as you just saw there, respawning is now restricted. So if we die here, it will actually set us back. Right, so we got some ammo for our auto rifle again. Certainly admire the scenery, guys. You don't get to see it again, and it is very impressive. You can tell that a lot of work has gone into it. Alright guys, so I just fell off the map. Right. Alright, so it hasn't paused that far back. Literally just back to the bridge again. guess we're actually good to go now. We can start making our way out to the bridge. So guys, whilst expanded, I've noticed that the Cabal shields seem to actually be weaker. So certainly use that to your advantage. If you can convince the guys with the shields to actually plant their shield on the ground, you'll be able to take it out much quicker. Right, so we're inside the Almighty now.
Our forces are moving into position outside the city walls. Your signal will start the assault.
We'll get the job done, Commander. That tunnel over there should lead us straight to the central core. Blocked. I bet we can get the grinders working and clear this.
Right, so we just need to clear the enemy out quickly. Try not to use too many of these exploding barrels, as you may find them useful.
Looks like the Red Legion are using the planet Mercury as fuel.
Strip mining the solar system? That's kind of impressive.
Right, let's go over and pick up one of these fusion cells.
That's radioactive and unstable. Don't hold on to it for too long.
So we'll drop that into there now, and that should start the machine. But also, we should get a fair few enemies dropping as well. So always, of course, trying to make sure you use the scenery to your advantage. You'll certainly find it useful. So there isn't actually a time limit here as far as I'm aware. I think you just have to take out all the enemies to actually complete this. So try and take out some of the enemies before they get to you, otherwise you may get overwhelmed if they get too close. And of course, the incinerators have those packs on their backs that explode, so do try to use those to your advantage. It's always useful if you can trap the big guy with them. So go after the big guy, preferably with the supercharge here, if you happen to have one. And you'll be able to take him out fairly quickly.
ore tunnels are clear. We can follow the fuel to the weapon's core. These rocks. It's hard to believe that this is one of our planets ground up under our feet.
Savala, your group is in position at the
So it looks
city.
like there's actually some
Still
Vex
plenty
in there.
planet left.
Any of you guys that follow Destiny 2 at all will know
Prepare to go radio
why
silent.
that is.
We can't give the Red Legion any warning. Guardian, I will do all I can to reclaim our home. If we do not meet again, know how proud I am of what you have done.
Right guys, so as I'm sure you may have picked up on back there, the Red Legion are actually using Mercury to actually power the Almighty's weapon. They're actually grinding up the planet Mercury and turning it into sort of energy to use to fuel the Almighty's weapon system. So they're effectively using one of our planets to try and destroy the sun.
So, the only way to get where we're going is out there.
Okay, so that right there, as I'm sure you guys can see, is our sun, and as I'm sure you can tell, it's not looking too good at the minute since the Almighty is firing straight into it. As I'm sure you can see, the sun is starting to look very distorted. And yes, we get a bit of a better look here at our sun, what's happening to it, and of course a bit of another look at the Almighty as well. So we've now actually got to head out onto the side where the sun's shining onto. Alright, it's the only way you'll make it across here, guys, is if you stick to the shadows.
Stay in the shadows. The shadows!
Alright, so if you just keep running out and down towards the shadows. So there will actually be an enemy here as well, as I'm sure you can see. There's also a lot of enemy on these bridges as well, so try and take them out before you go across, as it will make getting there a lot easier for you. Right, so time to move. So what you want to do is now you want to keep to the shadows and keep running. Right, and then try and make it up here. And then again, keep moving upwards. So, I'll just change weapons quickly since there's more enemies up here and I don't have ammo to take them on. So, we now want to actually run up here quickly and try to run straight for the door this time round. Then take the enemies out after you get there. And you can quickly take one more last look at the scenery before you head in. Alright, so now we'll make our way inside the Almighty.
It's time for me to go, Guardian. You know your path. You don't need our guidance anymore. If my journey ends today, then I face it gladly.
Right, so we've got a bit more ammo now. Just take out the rest of these guys. So that's that guy down. Just got one more up there. So we've got a lot of stuff in our inventory at the minute. Just check to see if we have anything better. So we actually have something there that's currently 320. We'll make use of that quickly by putting that into our iron truage gauntlets. Right, there we go. So this is currently giving us reduced recoil on the equipped energy weapon. Have found it to be useful, so I think I'm going to leave that on for now. We actually have a scout rifle there that actually looks better than what we're using, I believe. It's, as you guys can see, they're a hell of a lot better. So we also have that scout rifle there. Just cleared the inventory out on this guy a bit more. Right, so that's that for now. Right, let's see if we have anything better there. So yeah, we actually do there as well, as you guys can see. Much better on there. And we even have a bond that's actually better as well. But we'll infuse it, since this is a legendary, and the one that we're infusing into it is in fact a rare. And we also have a helmet as well that's actually better than what we're using, so we'll quickly put that across. Alright. Just going to quickly make sure, guys, that that we're all good. Right, there we go. So we're now going to make our way through. So, also as well, guys, I likely will split this into 3 videos after it's up on YouTube. So that'll be sometime after the stream.
Hey, Hawthorne says we're reaching our insertion point, and I'm not big on goodbye scenes. So, you do what you gotta do. Make it out alive, okay? I need someone who gets my jokes.
See those tubes? That's how we get to the weapon core.
Right, so I'm sure you guys can see there's actually a tube over there. And that tube right there is actually how we're going to, as our ghost just said, how we're going to get to the weapons core. So we need to fight our way down there, and then we are good to go. So if you want to, guys, you can just run for it, which I think I'm going to. So if you just run straight down into this gorge here, and you keep running, you want to run straight for this tube. So you get a very impressive look at the Almighty, its weapon system, and the sun, and then you'll be dropped back down into here. So we're now quite a bit closer to the Almighty's weapon system, so we're going to keep making our way down there now.
Interceptors. It's like they're begging us to blow this place up.
Yeah, so we'll clear the area out quickly. So you can actually get an interceptor from this plate. I will do, so that I get a completely undamaged one. So all we have to do now is we've got a really short run into the weapons core from here. Because as you guys saw when we went through the tube, we're actually pretty close to it now. Just need to make our way through the rest of it. So before I go into this room, I'll quickly get another interceptor just to make sure mine is fully powered up before I go in. Alright, so this right here, guys, is the Almighty's weapon system.
Wow. That's... wow. The thermal exchangers. Take them out and the weapon will overheat. The vents are blocking our shots. Wait for them to open.
So the vents actually open right after the weapon fires, and as you guys can see there, the weapon will fire, and then as soon as it finishes firing, you want to pop a few shots into there. And you will notice things will start exploding. So you guys can actually see now that as we've taken that out, one of the pieces of the weapon is now actually stuck in position. And also, as you guys can see there, clearly overheating. So we now want to make our way over to the next half of the weapon. So there's a lot of Cabal in here. You might want to take them out before you go much further, so that they don't actually take you out. And of course, when you see the weapon fire, get ready on these vents, because they will open straight after. And then fire your shots into the vent.
That's two. Last one should be ventilating the core.
So as you guys can see now, the second piece there is actually also jammed now. So you want to fire as many shots as you can get through that door. That'll break the door and the exchange.
Temperature levels are rising, but it's not enough. We need to disrupt the core itself.
So now that we've taken that out, we'll need to actually go inside the Almighty's weapon. But before we do that, we're just going to take out the rest of these guys, just to cover ourselves a little bit. Right, so we've nearly got this now. Just take out that guy that's in there, and I believe there's another one in there too. Right, so we'll just take one last look at the Almighty's weapon. As you guys can see, the weapon's actually sort of stuck now. And we want to head inside the weapon now. Pick up as much ammo as you can get, as you will need it. So we'll head inside now. And there's a fusion cell here. Pick it up, and you want to take it in. So you want to make sure you jump. Now, you will have to run across this, so just try to run as quickly as possible. Let your health recharge. And quickly run into this room. So, the second you get into this room, guys, and you drop this into there, you'll actually notice that you'll need to jump up here above onto where the weapon is firing across. So, we'll run up here. Alright, so everything's now going to start to explode and everything will get very warm in here. And what you want to do is you want to run, you want to make sure you jump over any of the holes that form in the floor. So the entire weapon is now actually about to explode and we need to get out of here before it does. And there's the ship.
That's a good job, Colonel.
What's that now? 7 in a row?
Yeah, who needs the light when you got a fine feathered friend by your side? Am I right? Am I right or am I right? I'm right. Okay. Yeah, that's the rally point where I'll set up the teleporter. Zavala and Ikora should be at their marks by now.
Zavala, we're in position.
As are we. Ikora, ready when you are.
Copy. Fire in the hole.
Okay, let's go.
Zavala, we're coming around.
What's with you Guardians falling down all the time?
Where's Cade?
If he's sticking to the plan... He's right where he needs to be. Now we just gotta get you and Ikora up there with him. Well, this changes things. I'll work on this. You need to get moving.
Ikora, Cade is in place and I'm en route. Good luck, Guardian.
Alright guys, so that's the end of that mission, and they've now taken over the city. Or rather, they've taken the city back. Partially.
Ghaul, the enemy attacks the city, and the Almighty is lost.
Lost? Explain yourself.
Laid waste by the very same Guardian that somehow managed to reclaim its power, and has been humiliating our forces throughout this cursed system. You would know this if you hadn't been wasting your time communing with a machine and the creature who claims to speak with
Take
it.
care your tone, Consul.
My tone? Huh. We will fail in our mission to secure this power and deliver our people. For the first time in the glorious history of the Red Legion, fail because of you and your preoccupations. Look at your Traveller, Dominus. The cage is complete. The time is now. Claim what is rightfully yours and take this power.
Tell me, Speaker, what more does the Traveler want of me?
Ghaul, I speak for the Traveler. I never said it spoke to me.
This fixation is over. You have already been chosen, not by some inert machine, but by me. I chose you the day I found you. Remember who you are, what Look at me, student. Look at me. I will do what I swore, old friend. I am Ghaul, and I will take the light.
Alright guys, so a lot happened there. Was actually revealed there that the speaker has never actually spoken to the Traveller, or the Traveller has never spoken to the speaker. Which of course is quite a big lie on that part.
The Traveler. What's happening to it? Zavala, we're back and ready to go.
Alright guys, so as I'm sure you can hear, it's that music again.
Guardian, are you still with us?
We're fine, but the Traveler.
That's why we're here. To stop this madness. Ikora and I are converging on the rally point. Cade's already there.
We'll use the Vex teleporter to jump to the Traveler, if we make it there alive.
We've got your back.
Welcome back, Guardian. Glad you could join the party. Red Legion's using these energy barriers to funnel us into kill boxes. I can hack into the grid and knock it down for short stretches. Stand by.
Alright guys, so you'll notice that the Traveller looks a little bit odd at the minute. That shield actually appears to be doing something to it. It'll be revealed later what's actually going on there, so I won't spoil anything for you now. But yeah, so anyway, as I mentioned, we're now actually back in the city. As you guys can see, the ships are all scattered around the area. From here, I can't actually see the tower anywhere. So I don't know if it's actually in this area or not. Now, I presume looking at the layout of the city, it's actually somewhere that way. But due to all the buildings around us, we can't actually see it. So, Ikora, Cade and Zavala and the rest of the Guardians have actually retaken quite a big portion of the city. And they're actually fighting their way over to the Traveller now. And we've got to actually rendezvous with them to provide support. So we'll start making our way there now. So of course, as you guys can hear right now, we've got the Journey music playing again. Presumably because we've now reached the end of that journey, as you guys can tell. Alright, so the barrier is now actually down and we need to get through it before it goes back online.
We're through.
Roger that. We're almost at the rally point.
Cade, is the teleporter active?
Ow! Yep, almost ready.
I knew it. Never send a Cade to do a Hawthorne job.
Oh yeah, so at this point, when we're actually in the city here trying to retake the city, fighting our way through the city, you will actually notice that there are other guardians here as well, running about. As you guys just saw there, we have that guy over there, shout out to him. So, all we need to do now is need to fight our way through the city and try and make it to Ikora and Zavala and Cade. So we need to get up there again before the next barrier gets taken down.
We're blocked again. There's another energy barrier.
Hold on, I got you.
Right, so Hawthorne's just taken down the barrier network again, which means we can now get through it.
Barrier disrupted.
Cade, we're seeing a squad of Red Legion flanking your position. What's your steps?
Damn it! Next time you get to fix the Vex tech while being shot at.
Keep your head down, Cade. We're almost there.
So this guy's still here. Nice to see that he's not gotten too far ahead of us. So there'll be plenty of them around here. As you guys can see now, there's actually another Guardian near us. So we're actually nearly at the point we need to be at now. So we'll just get in cover quickly. So it does look like we're actually quite far into the middle of the city, since, as you guys know from the tower, the Traveller actually looks quite far away and actually a lot smaller. Here, it looks like the Traveller is nearly above us, so I presume we're actually quite far into the middle of the city at this point. So all we got to do is get through here and run for it.
Ikora and I have reached the rally point, but Cade is still wrestling with a teleport.
I can either shoot or work on this thing, but not both, because they just shot off my arm!
Cade, we need that teleporter. We can't hold this position much longer.
They're coming at us from all sides. We need your help, Guardian.
The Traveller. Ghaul found a way to drain its light. It's the only explanation. Guardian, we have to stop him. If he takes the light, it's over.
Right, so we need to make our way across the buildings now. I'll just try and go across here, guys, and we might actually be able to see a little more of the scenery around us. So, still can't actually see the tower. I'm not sure it's actually generated into the scenery around here. But we'll keep an eye out. We'll try and see if we can spot it. But as far as I can tell, guys, it doesn't look like it's actually here. So we just had a fresh batch of enemies dropped in. Just deal with those quickly. you'll also notice now as well, guys, that all of the other guardians around us have actually disappeared now. Ah, so I think you guys just saw it there. That is actually the tower right over there.
Ikora, Cade, if we don't make it out of this alive, know that I've never been prouder to be part of your fire team.
If we have to die, at least we'll die in the shadow of the Traveler, old friend.
We're about to die and you're still making speeches?
So we can just see through there. The tower. Can't actually see where the new tower is though, guys. Unless that's it right over there. Okay, so we'll just change weapons, try and see if we can take this guy down. I'll be honest with you, Michael Taylor. I don't actually claim to be honest with you, to be the best at Destiny. I've had a few years of practice since I actually did play Destiny 1 as well as Destiny 2. And also, of course, apologies for not noticing your comments sooner. I was just trying to concentrate on playing through the game. But certainly, thanks for your view right there. And also, thank you to the other person that's currently watching.
One more. Hey! Don't shoot that!
Alright.
Guardian, we can't make the jump. It's all on you now. Save the Traveler.
So we'll now use the teleporter over here.
You're on Ghaul's command ship. It's as close to the Traveler as we can get you. Be brave. For all of us.
Damn.
You're on Ghaul's command ship. It's as close to the Traveler as we can get you. Be brave. For all of us. You're on Ghaul's command ship. It's as close to the Traveler as we can get you. Be brave. For all of us.
So I think if we do this right, we can actually sneak around these guys. Rather surprisingly, as you guys saw there, we actually can. And then, of course, we can jump up here and get away from them.
There's the Traveller. We're getting close.
Right, that's that guy taken down. Right, just make sure all my weapons are reloaded and that all my abilities are recharged before we go through this door. So just got a little bit more ammo off that guy just there, and another bit of ammo from there as well. A bit more heavy ammo right there, or well, power ammo as it's known in Destiny 2. Alright, so looks like everything's actually all back now.
Can't be.
Fitting your traveler would send you to face me once more. Look upon me. Dominus of the Red Legion. Annihilator of suns. Raiser of 1,000 worlds. Slayer of gods and conqueror of the light. I am Ghaul! And I have become legend. You won't escape me again.
Alright, so he's actually given himself light powers now, so we need to be very careful around him. As you guys can see, he actually currently has Dawnblade.
Your traveler should have chosen me. And now it is too late. Look at your dead god.
Just go and pick up some super from these wells of light quickly. Alright, so he's now going to go and charge himself up again on a little bit more light over there. Try and take out some of the other enemies whilst he's in there. Right, so he's just released himself again, and he's actually damageable again now. So we'll just try and take him out. Just pick up another super. So as you guys can tell at the minute, he's actually charging himself up with light again. Sounds like it's actually hurting quite a lot at the minute. Right, so he's back again. Alright, we got him.
Traveller,
places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it. But the light will find its way.
Hi guys, so we've actually now completed the main storyline of Destiny 2. So just to update you guys on what happened there, I don't know if you all completely understood. I'm sure most of you did get what happened there, but essentially the light had furled Ghaul enough that when we killed him, he actually sort of released almost like a version of himself that was embodied completely out of light, a giant manifestation of himself. And the Traveller itself actually woke up, broke the cage off, and killed him, presumably retrieving that light back again. And of course, returning light to the universe, freeing itself, ending the Red Legion, and of course, ending the game. And right at the end there, we actually caught a glimpse, so it appears the Traveller actually did a fair bit of damage to itself. Hawthorne has decided to stay at the city now, and as we saw there, the Vanguard is actually back in one piece again. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to actually skip the end credits. There is actually a scene that will play in a couple of seconds, so if you guys just stay on for that a second. So, what we just saw there was the light spreading back out into the universe when the Traveller burst the cage back open. But as you guys saw just there, it appears that the blast of light that was sent out into the universe accidentally woke something else up. No idea what that is yet. I'm sure that may actually be what we find out in September of this year, when the next installment in the Destiny series drops. So we'll just check on what we have in our inventory whilst we wait for the rest of the UI to actually load in. Ah, there we go. Alright, so we get a little bit of a better look here now at the new Traveller, or what the Traveller looks like, since it, of course, shattered itself at the end of the game right there. We can see the old tower over there. And, of course, we can see the city out here as well. Right, so looks like the postmaster actually dropped something for us.
So then I opened the crate. Needle. Checking right now.
Just see what the postmaster's got. Looks like a couple of arm pieces. Well, a couple of chest pieces even.
Fenchurch says a lot of fantastic things. I tend to believe.
Alright, so we'll just infuse that into there. And let's explore around a little bit, see what got dropped for us. So we actually have 2 legendary engrams there to decipher. So we'll just pop those open and see what we got. So we have a rocket launcher right there. Significantly more powerful than what we're currently using. And as you guys can see, a lot of the stats do appear to be better on that one.
Speak to me not of the darkness, I want no part.
So, I actually quite like the cluster bombs on the rocket launcher we're currently using, so I am actually going to infuse that. Also as well, I'm going to quickly drop one of these onto this rocket launcher as well. That'll now give us a rocket launcher of 318. Just see what the gunsmith has. Right, so we've actually just been given Uriel's gift, so I'm going to keep that, just since I've heard it is a very good auto rifle. Haven't tried it myself, but I'll keep it to try and see what it's like.
Make way, everybody. Hero, coming through. You better not let this whole saving the day thing go to your head, or I'm gonna regret my decision. Yeah, that's right. Bet you thought you'd be rid of me by now. Nope, I'm sticking around. Zavala convinced me. Can you believe it? We talked a lot about the clans I put together. He likes them. Thinks they'd be a good addition to the city. So, here I am. Still feels crazy to me, but these days, what's not? The Traveller is alive. Old rules don't apply anymore. But hey, never really liked rules to begin with.
Alright, so we have witnessed the miraculous. The Traveller has reawakened, and Hawthorne has returned to the city. Zavala convinced her to continue her role as guide for both new and old Guardians. She found her place in this new community, bridging the gap between humanity and the Guardians who protect them. So we now need to go and speak to Ikora, who is just down here.
I never thought the Traveller would wake again. If the Traveller was testing me, I think I failed. Being wrong is a new experience for me. But now, I see that the mysteries of this universe are far deeper than I ever dreamed. In the Traveller's light, whole new worlds of possibility unfurl before us. For the first time in centuries, I have no idea what the future holds. Isn't it exciting?
Alright, so Ikora realised that the more we learn, the less we know. She now reflects on past events and meditates on the bright future promised by a reborn and living Traveller. She has also found in you a friend, someone she can trust. For her, that can be rare. So, we actually have the last city shell for the ghost back again.
May you
I'm here.
find what you seek.
So we'll now actually equip that.
I saw Ikora Ray heading to that new chamber on the south side.
Right, so we'll just quickly run around and speak to everyone.
Description can break your heart sometimes.
What people don't get is you have to think like the enemy. You don't have to like them. Just respect them. Oh, hey. You know, I used to think the Vanguard was a bad fit for a hunter, but I'm doing some good up here. Most folk just see Ikora's calm and collected side these days. You should have known her back in her crucible days. Like that time Ikora and I... Actually... Yeah, she would kill me if I told you this one. Never mind. Guess what I'm trying to say is... Just remember, Guardian. The Vanguard's behind you. Always. Ooh! Gave myself goosebumps.
Alright guys, so Cade went on his lone adventure and came back with one revelation. Adventures are better and safer shared with partners. He's itching to get back out there and dig up more trouble and treasure, and wants you to watch his back. Swing by Cade's Corner for more treasure hunting with a dash of roguish charm. So, we've actually been given a sword there, Eternity Edge. And as you guys can see there, we now have these treasure maps as well. Looks like they're all for IO today.
Quite smart, you hear? I bet you got stories.
So that actually doesn't really look like it's any better than what we are currently using there. But I've noticed, guys, that the efficiency on the one that we've been given is a lot better. So I'll actually equip that.
You should see the reports I'm reading about Mars. If you thought the Cabal weren't messing around on Earth.
Alright, there we go, guys.
I just need to close this up.
So let's just talk to the shipwright quickly.
How you like my new setup? Though sometimes I still look up and expect to see the old hangar. Ah, well. Ain't the first time I've had to start over. Forward momentum. It's a beautiful thing. Speaking of which, I hope you like this sparrow I made for you. What are you doing still talking to me? Go on, take it for a spin.
Alright, so Amanda Holiday is back in the hangar and doing what she loves most, tinkering with and rebuilding ships and sparrows. She might not be a guardian, but she certainly left her mark on the Red War. Now she has a present for you. Visit Amanda for all your ships and sparrow needs. So we actually now have a sparrow. So these actually each have different looks. So I think I actually like that one best, so I'm going to put that on for now. So that actually looks to be a similar version to what we're actually using, to what we've just been given. So we'll actually go get that, because that actually looks fairly good right there. So we can now actually equip that, and we'll just get rid of that one. So we actually have a few fairly nice looking ships in there. Let's try and see if we can get one that looks fairly decent. So I'm gonna go for that one right there.
Jealous. Feel the universe. Or whatever. Okay. So done. Would you look at the Traveler? My.
Don't show Zavala that Osiris report, okay?
Excuse me.
Fall asleep on your feet. There you go. We can't fix this.
We're the Traveller.
If we shut that line off, the south elevators are gonna freeze. Tell Zavala to get the book. We got damaged ships coming in from the front. Get base 6, 9, and 10 prepped.
Somebody made a mistake here. What? Okay, listen up. What? I hate when Warlocks stare like that.
You're being reassigned to the South Wall. Well,
So
doors open if you have to. We need that bay launch ready.
right, for now I'm not gonna put anything on that. We might be able to get something better from
Okay, I can take a break.
Coordinate zones. The hell?
So done.
so I'll put the ghost green on there for now.
Anyone have an inventory of the sparrows we managed to pull from the old tower?
Okay, listen up.
So we just need to go and speak to Zavala now.
I helped build these walls, you know. I was proud of them. I still am. But walls don't just keep out our enemies. They keep us in. It can be easy to forget that. In this, the start of our new golden age, the city is anywhere and everywhere humanity sets foot. We will venture outward. We will dare to behold the unknown. We will walk upon new planets. And one day, in the light of distant stars, and Guardian, you will lead the way.
Alright. Zavala carries upon his shoulders the burden of guilt for the loss of the city. The truth is, this was a wake-up call for all of humanity. It's time to shore up our defences and take the fight to our enemies. Report back to Zavala for nightfall and strike activities. Alright, so he's actually giving us a 328 exotic engram right here. So we'll pick that up.
We can change things, I know it.
Alright, so Guardian's Call. New activities available. Ghaul has been defeated and the city has been reclaimed, yet much is left to do. New activities and powerful enemies await on every world. Find legendary weapons and armor to increase your power. Complete activities to earn mighty exotic weapons and armor. Join other Guardians to build a new Golden Age. Okay, so we actually have some more milestones now. There's actually only one really significant one in there, and I'm sure you guys have already picked up on it. Curse of Osiris right there. So, once we have actually, well, once we finish the stream, probably within a couple of days or so, I'll hopefully have a video up for the first episode of Curse of Osiris, and I'll drop that as soon as it's ready for you guys. Right, so all we got on there as well is Call to Arms, Flashpoint IO, and Challenges. Also, we've got that Engram to go and decrypt over there.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
Right, so we just got the Lunar Faction boots. They are, as you guys can see, they're incredibly powerful.
What an interesting little old file. Hardly any encryption at all. I'll have to investigate later. The XO are among the greatest mysteries. They are well encrypted even to themselves.
Okay, so that's that right there. Alright, we can't really do a lot with it at the minute since we've already got an exotic equipped. But we'll sort that out when we can.
Guardian, what puzzles do you
Alright, so we've pretty much got everything we can from the city right now. But I believe if we go back to orbit, we'll actually have a little bit more to do. Alright, so we've just been given the Leviathan milestone right there. And also the Nightfall milestone. As well as the Clan XP milestone as well. And we've also been given the Crucible challenges. Shout out to Star King right there for tuning into the stream. Alright, so there's the, as you guys can see, the full list of things that we've got to do. So we have Curse of Osiris, Call to Arms, Flashpoint IO, Challenges. We have Leviathan, Nightfall, Clan XP, Crucible Challenges, and Changing Seasons. So we actually do need to go back to the tower again now. So we'll head back over there. Also, I'm very good stalking. Thank you for asking. Hope that hope you're having a good day down there as well. Right, so we're back into the city again, and rather oddly, we've actually been spawned near Ikora. To be honest with you guys, this hasn't actually happened to me before. So that seems either it's a new feature or it's just rare, possibly when the tower's main plaza gets full.
Welcome, us.
So we've just been given a pack of shaders right there. And it actually looks like we've been given the Descendant Vex Chrome right there.
Thank you for shopping in Eververse. No hurry, Guardian.
We'll just use our shaders over there quickly. That actually doesn't look too bad, so I'm actually going to put that onto the ship. Can also use that on the Sparrow as well. So let's just check our maps, see if we have anything else left to do at the tower right now. So we actually have Zavala to speak to just down the end here.
Based on your fire team's outstanding performance in your last strike, I feel confident that we're ready to reactivate the Nightfall Strike Protocol. Nightfalls are high-risk, high-reward strikes. They're no scenic stroll through the wilderness. They are deadly. We lose Guardians on these missions. Good ones. I refuse to run my Nightfalls with anything but the strongest, most experienced people we've got. So naturally, I need you to assemble a team of the very best. Gather your fire team, Guardian.
Alright, the city has been liberated, but threats to our survival remain. Zavala has authorized Nightfall Protocol to dispatch elite Guardian fire teams for surgical strikes against the greatest of these threats. Each week, assemble your fire team and complete the Nightfall strike to earn valuable rewards. Right, we'll now return back to orbit again. We'll just quickly sort out any of the new stuff we have in your inventory. Looks like we're mostly sorted now. So we have just been given the Vanguard Strikes milestone right there. So that's actually the Heroic Strikes, as you guys can see down there. Alright, so we have Curse of Osiris up there now, and we actually have all of these milestones to tackle. Now, we're actually going to leave those for now, and we're going to leave everything there. So, to anyone that did watch this stream, thank you for watching it. To anyone that is watching the full repeat of the stream on YouTube right now, thank you for watching that as well. And also, if you are watching the separate episodes that have hopefully been made fairly soon, then of course thank you for watching as well. So, I hope you guys actually enjoyed the stream. Hope that you liked seeing the end of the game. And again, guys, I'd like to thank all of you, whatever platform you're watching on, for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you go and do that so you don't miss out on any more of our live streams, Destiny 2 videos, or any of the other videos on our channel. If you have any suggestions, feel free to drop those in the comments. And again, guys, if you did enjoy the stream or the separate videos that you have just watched, please drop a like and show your support for them. So, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video or the next stream.